Another crash. Nothing to do with the game. I wasn't even running it. Some ass going on right now. I gotta deal with this shit. But as it is, nothing I can really do about it. Drink them down if you've got them. Unfortunately, my time for drinking has come to a close. At least for now. Later tonight, I'm back, but not right now. Gotta stop. It's fucking 5 o'clock. That's how it is being a fucking adult. Yay, empty animation window. All right, let's see what it's like. Let's see if blocking even works. There were a lot of changes. There was a game crash during them. Full on multiple scoliosis. I don't know what the fuck to call it. Some disease where you can't move your limbs properly. That's what he's got there. So, okay. So now I have to actually assign these goddamn things. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the pipeline for the animation to work. There's something I did wrong with the way that the animation stops and where I want it to stop. There's some kind of setting I need to do. It's probably here. And then that will be done. Beer, I remember you well. You were delicious. Speak to me once more from the dead, beer. It's not going to do it. That was the last breath of that beer I will ever taste. cool when they try to communicate to you after death. It's a nice feature of beer. I'd like that feature myself. Hmm. That's a lot of analysis going on there. What can I do in the meantime? Um, I want to be careful not to do too much at the same time. Okay. This is the new actions input action editor here. And we need to put we need a left trigger, which we don't have. We have a left shoulder. Do we have a left trigger? We don't have a left trigger at all, so that's part of it. There's a left shoulder, and we need to add a left trigger. Okay, and all right, we've got a couple bools that are spelled wrong. We'll get that fixed. All right, so we need to copy and paste all this into here very shortly, with obviously everything being the other gamepad. So okay, so these are the events that are missing right here. Yeah, I'm a little bit fucking sleepy. I ain't that high. I drank a few beers though, so I admittedly am feeling better than normal. I'm cold as fuck, is what it really is. And I'm looking a lot at the fucking screen, so it probably looks like I'm looking down all the time, either at my keyboard or the fucking screen. It's good to see you, Thunder. You'd be surprised how much progress I've managed to make in this state, drunk, high, or not. Let's have a look at the thing I'm trying to do. So this left shoulder needs to have the wait, I forget. Hold on, let me look at what the fuck this is. God damn it. Asshole. Okay, it is player one. Wait, that's left shoulder. I'm being retarded. Left shoulder. There it is. And we'll do the left trigger too. Okay. So that's all in there now. That's going to change a lot. All of the code has had its spelling corrected. So I think we're good here. And let's see what happens. It'd probably be S. But at least I can show Thunder how the Taekwondo works. Oh, that's because of this shit. Sorry. That needed to be fixed. My computer's had to restart several times. But as you can see, I can get into a fist fight with this fucker now. Personally. Like, I'm controlling this. Like, if I want to do roundhouses on his ass, that's what I'm doing right now. If I want to do, that duck animation sucks. If I want to do ball kicks, kick him in the balls with the side kick. And I can just do regular front kicks or punches, jabs. Eventually he'll die. He really will. It takes a long-ass time, though, to punch someone to death. We'll probably fix it so that the punches do a little more damage. But yeah, hand-to-hand's going to be awesome when he starts doing it back, and it'll be a whole, like, skill-based thing, and there'll be good blocking and stuff. Right now, I've got a buggy as shit thing happening here. But there's some pretty cool moves going on here, and at least he looks like he's fighting, at least, instead of what he did before. It's like Double Dragon. It's cool. I like it. Oh, I kicked him in the nuts and he's down. I'm the motherfucking winner, bitch. Cool. I can't duck because my shit's broken. All right, anyway, Thunder, I wanted you to see that there's been a lot of progress on the hand-to-hand combat. It's not just fucking sitting there. It's moving. It's moving quite well. It's getting almost to the point where it's working flawlessly. I just have to deal with all those little sharp edges around it. And one of those is that block. So we're going to do one of these at a time. We're going to do low block first, since the low block animation is actually properly linked to L2. And we're going to get that to stop so that it'll block. All right, so I'm figuring out how to make this animation hold now. It's this animation here. And you can look at it. It's this one. You could see it repeating itself over and over again. There's something in this where I'm fucking up and it's repeating itself. And I need to like do something like solo or some shit in here. I don't fucking know what it is. I'll find out, but something like that. I need a hot drink that's not alcoholic because I'm fucking cold. If you did not fucking realize how fucking cold I am cold as hell. So, low block. This is a state transition problem. So we've got two state transitions here. The first one is going back out, and it looks something like this. It's look at this. Doesn't even make sense. And then this one is the one I think that's actually playing, and you can see that it is indeed repeating itself twice, which is fucking stupid. So it goes all the way to here. I think I need to fucking finagle this animation somehow so that it only blocks. And I don't know if has exit time's the thing I need to do, but I think I might have to actually do it on this. Let's back this shit off at the very least. It's gone. No, it's not. All right, come on, back up, back up. No, can't do that. How about this? There. Okay, that takes care of all of that. And what do we have here now? It's just a block, and then he resets and does it again. We have all this time there for some reason. What happens if all of this is it? No. What happens if this is it? No. What is this? What does this look like? Does it? He still does it twice. I do not understand this, by the way. If anyone can explain this whole fucking mess that I'm looking at right now, Please indulge me. I have no fucking clue what any of this means or why this works and doesn't work. I always just fuck around until it finally does what I want it to. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and proceed with that. And in the meantime, I gotta get this transition to make more sense. So I've got low block, and low blocking is equal to true, is what is needed for the condition for this. And it just keeps repeating itself. I can't remove this. I can't move this. It's like, what is this nonsense? I just kind of moved it. Like, I can do that. What is that? Okay. But then it doesn't do anything. I don't know what any of this means. This is very frustrating. That is it. Okay. Shh. Oh God, come on now. Go back where you were. I hate this. Now I lost my ability to watch this every time. How do I get you to go back? I hate this. There, you have to close it. That was scary, but I did it. This is what we want. We want holding the whole time. So that's correct. This is right. That's exactly what we want. So that's right. This crap, I don't know what this is. I would assume this would be actually where low block starts, going into this. What is this nonsense? We're just going back. It should just be the simplest thing. We should be held here. We should already be here. And it should just go back here. But it does not want to do that. We can go back there. That's fine. But this starts too far. I can't move this. All right, whatever. Let's see what this fucking even does. It holds holding block. The recovery is too slow. blocking unless I'm in Taekwondo mode. Low block. No high block. High block is fucked up. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. So now let's go fix it so that it's faster. Whatever this shit is, this is the problem, I think. I think we need to reduce this down to like this. Like this. I wonder what would happen if this was it. Let's see. No animal. Okay, fair enough. How about this much animation? Will that actually do anything? This is so confusing. Swear to God, it really is. Oh, it's good. We fixed it. I can block low. Now I'm gonna be able to block high. All right. Let's commit code. Committing code is so great. We continue to absolutely slay. I'm going to get that high block working and then get the walking working, and then I will have reached my destination, which is fucking ridiculous. Okay. Next is high block. Okay, let's take a look at this player's event assignments again. So, are there doubles on any of this shit? Let's see. All right, we've got an on left and on left shoulder. Is there another on left shoulder? No. Okay. On left shoulder. On left trigger here. Any other on left trigger? I don't think there is. The trigger's the one that works. So on left shoulder's doing some crap. Okay, let's take a look. So it's hard to say what it exactly is that it's trying to do when I push that button. It's probably pickup or something like that. Nothing else here. Trying to figure out where it is. I know that the high block animation is like that. I've got 2 of them. That just stays there, and this one just returns. It's very simple. So this is working as an animation. I don't have any issues here. We will get this working. I will have insanely capable characters. My characters will be able to fucking perform better than Double Dragon characters. They'll be able to hold guns and do whatever else too. But baby steps. They have to become full-on video game characters, not just entities that argue with each other. Is high blocking false here? High block. Is high blocking true? Same here, right? Yep. That's how it works. They look great. They look the same. I really think there's something else in the way of that animation that is conflicting. I'll just find out what that is, and I should be able to remove it. It's probably in the standard moveset, which is what you get before you press R1. When you press R1, you go into Taekwondo Ready Stance, and you get all the hand-to-hand moves. So, the R1 moveset's gonna be way fucking better than the standard moveset because I'm making it now, and I'm better at doing the animations now than I was. And then the old moveset, I've got to revamp pretty much and make sure that it makes sense for what we're trying to do and add some more kind of sword slashes of different kinds and things and make it a better combat system for armed combat as well. And then I need to add guns and bows and projectile weapons into there. That'll be a fucking whole thing. And it should be excellent situation. It already is an excellent situation, but we're just gonna evolve these fools. We're gonna evolve them. Again, I've got to give them the throw command. That's very important. And I've got to give them the eat command as well. So they have to have both of those moves also. I'm thinking of assigning them to the D-pad. Right now, the D-pad and the stick are the same shit. But I'm thinking of assigning the D-pad to various shit. Yo. This graph right here does indeed show what happens in the animation window while you're playing. Yes. To debug, I have to play. I am currently able to debug, so I could show you this. While we're waiting, I can do that. I don't mind. And then when I apply this change I'm about to do, though, I'm going to have to not play. But I've got a PS5 controller here. So I'm in control of Biden. And again, what I'm saying is that I just fixed low block. So when I press R1, I go into Taekwondo mode where he will get into ready stance and like put his hands up and fight. And then at that point, I have any number of moves that I can do. I can use the square button to throw punches and he will alternate hands. I can use the triangle button to alternate kicks. I can use the circle button to do a nut punch, and he turns into that side kick there, which means that it will also affect the Z items that we're going to deal with when we go into Ninja Turtle mode. And then I've got a roundhouse on the R2, so he'll do a roundhouse kick if I hit R2. And yes, I said eat command. That's correct. So any item you have, you should be able to eat it if it's consumable. So that command involves them putting whatever's in their hand near their mouth and getting some juice to come out, basically. So, yeah. So I'm going to have tomatoes that they can throw at each other and bananas and shit. It should be wild when we get to that point. But anyway, I've got this guy able to do that. And now I can block as well. I can low block by holding the L2 button. And when I let go, he stops blocking. And this block right here, it actually is absorbing damage. So I can stop at and cool down their attack rate, and it's less. Now, my problem is this thing that raises me up in the air like this. This is what happens when I hit R1. And R1 is supposed to be high block, which is this animation with the grid. See? See it blocking his head? That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to hold that up there. And that's not happening. So I am attempting to fix that. I have to stop to fix that because I can't change code while the game is on. That right there, if you heard it, was the sound of Teams. That's the sound I don't listen to right now. That is the beauty of owning your own company. It is nice to not have to deal with that shit. Normally, at this time of day, I wouldn't have dealt with it anyway, actually. But 2 hours ago, had that happened, I would have also not done shit about it. Whatever it is can wait until the morning. It's great. So, anyway, let's see here. Get this guy to do what he's supposed to do. For some reason, my guide is blaming the animation itself, which we just looked at. It looks great. But I have not brought it up in the animation pane yet. So let's prove that stupid guidance wrong and bring up high block. High block has all this stuff. Body position is one of the items. If I go to the scene and I use prefab context, I select my player, and I choose high block, and look at the high block. That's high block. There's no weird stuff happening there. Now, this X value bothers me a little bit, but I think it's because we're in some kind of ether or something. Let me go back to idle. We're still at that same X value. It's because we're in this like scene ether or whatever. But I'm pretty sure this is idle. I'm pretty sure that the high block is not polluted with a bunch of body position commands. It does not look like it. It does move a little bit just because he's getting a little low, but not want to do that. All right. Yeah, it should just put his hand up and hold. That's all we want. So yeah, I don't see anything happening to the exposition here, even though this is ridiculous of an exposition. So if we go here to the regular position here, the exposition is not ridiculous. We can bring it up here too. It's not like it's forbidden to do so. And we can once again do high block, and we can see no issues. You saw him, he did change his foot position a little bit into the correct ready stance because everybody was built the same way. All the Taekwondo animations were done the same way. So it should be congruent with all that. There shouldn't be any body X keyframes. It shouldn't be in there. Let me see this. Aha! It is my old block command, this one, that is happening. Let me see if you think this is familiar. Oh, it's like block up or block down. There it is. See that crap? That kind of... Ooh, that is absolutely, with it popping up here like this. We need to delete this. I want you to remove block up and block down, please. All right, we're going for it. I'm removing that awful block. I'm removing this entire block up and block down file. I'm going to delete them. And I'm going to keep this other one bound to the L1 key. By removing these from the file system entirely, I should fix this problem just by doing that. I don't think I have to do any coding. I think it's just going to be that they don't exist anymore. I may have to remove a couple of lines that call on them. I do have to, actually. But it won't be hard. I have about 20 minutes left before I've got to go. It has been a very fantastically productive session. I did not reach the goal, but what I did was I sprinkled in a whole bunch of extra features as I went through this. Like the crits was a huge success. Being able to throw that blood every once in a while with the hand-to-hand, but not throwing blood most of the time, is a big enhancement to the whole way that hand-to-hand works. And the fact that the blocking is going to work now is absolutely spectacular also. And getting that shitty block up and down bullshit bug out of there is fantastic. We haven't gotten the walking done, and I do wonder whether or not I will be capable of getting a kind of ready stance shuffle ready to go to change the way that they move during Taekwondo in this session. I don't think I'm going to make it. I think that's going to get undone, and then I'm just going to have to accept the critical hits and the block cooldown reductions and the block damage reductions and all that code being done as a win. So I didn't think about all of that, and just call it fully integrated at least with the changes that I did do. All right, what the fuck is this? Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Let's see if I fixed it. I deleted that shit, so hopefully it will show up under here as removed items, and we will rock you. Here we go. High block. Yeah! High block. Low block. Punch, punch. High block. Punch. Low block. Punch. Punch. Kick. Ball kick. Front kick. Jump front kick. I gotta fix the jumping. My hands are dirty, bitch. There's the old punch. And then we got the good new ones. They're a lot faster. Oh, did you see that awful thing? That's the duck animation, which we also have to fix. That absolutely has to be fixed. But we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have got the blocks working. So that's 2 huge wins today. The first win is the fact that these punches and kicks are doing damage and causing effects to happen. That was one of the things I wanted to achieve today. And the second thing that I wanted to achieve today was indeed the high blocking and low blocking being holdable button presses, just like this low one and that high one. Rock fucking on. That is 2 out of 3. Done. Can I, in the next, 14 minutes, fix the walking on this somehow? Because right now it's ass. Somehow the transition doesn't occur properly to walk. Let me commit this code. It's brilliant to see. Okay, we need, we're not fixing ducking. I didn't even put that on the roadmap today. We are going to get the walking going. We're gonna just at the right away. We're just gonna get the legs to move. We're gonna get it to do regular walking in Taekwondo mode. So it's just gonna walk instead of sitting in ready stance, floating like a goddamn Buddha. And when we get the run walk thing going, that will be afterward. I do not know if I could do this in 15 minutes. We're going to try, though. We're trying to get regular walking and running, transitioning into the fighting stance. And we are not running, just walking. The running isn't implemented yet. I have a run animation that I made while Bite Binge was making fun of me, and it is still not in the game, but I'm hoping to put it in the game next time, not now. I can't wait till next time. Tomorrow's fucking Thursday. It's my last day of work for actual work, office work. I still do that 20 hours a week. So it is great to when I don't fucking have to do it, like now. It's amazing. And tomorrow it's the end. That's my weekend starting. It's Halloween weekend too. And we gotta do some wild shit for Halloween with this game somehow. We gotta put them in costumes or something fucking hilarious and set up the stream to just go all Halloween because I'm gonna be trick-or-treating. I've got kids, so I've gotta be out. I've got parental obligations. If you don't let your kid trick-or-treat, you're a fucking monster. So I'm not gonna be one of those people. I will be helping. And because of that, I can't do shit. I can't get drunk. I can't party or do any of the fun shit that adults do on Halloween that don't have children. So you guys have fun for me, and I will try to set this up with some kind of special mode where their personalities change for Halloween and they put costumes on or something. We can do that tomorrow, I think. That would be fun. I would like to do that anyway. Okay. So what I think I need to do to make this work, you see ready stance is connected to all this stuff, right? And it's connected to idle. It is not connected to walk. So walking is actually here. And we should bring that down here. And there should be transitions in and out of ready stance as well as these. These are great. And honestly, they're exactly what we need here. If I could copy this, but we need to make transitions from and to walk. And our conditions are walk equals true here and walk equals false. So we should do the same thing. If we're going toward walk here, then we are going toward walk from here as well. So that would be walk equals true. That's this one. So this just put walk equals true. And then this one's walk equals false. Okay. So we've done that. Now these states may look like ass. This guy looks like, look at him. He looks like he's disabled. And this one is also looking disabled. So what's the deal with the disability? Why is this going on? I don't understand. It looks really bad. Like his whole thing is unhinged or whatever. Like regular walking, does that what regular walking does? It swings the arms, right? So in that state, it's just not ready to work correctly. Let's see what it does when we do this now, because that was a lot to do, and it might have an effect in Taekwondo mode. It might not. So, here we go. Let's look. Let's see if my non-AI assisted adjustments are gonna be enough to make this happen. You can walk here. You can walk here. He's blocking, and now he's not walking. No, he's walking. He is walking. He's back in ready stance. And now he's walking. He's in ready stance. There's a transition though where he's floating and his legs aren't moving, and that can't happen. So maybe it's just too long. Maybe that's what we're looking at. It's just that is too long, and we need to make this as short of a transition as possible. Like, I don't know if this is even a thing. I probably shouldn't have messed with this. All right, so it's like that was really good. He just dropped those things right to his side and started swinging. I like that transition. That looks better. Let's see if it works. That's pretty quick. I would like him to be in ready position quicker as well. Let's get that done. I know I can do it. I just have to click on this one and do the same thing. So he's like this, and then he's in ready position like this. We need to make this shorter. Shorter. And I know his arm is here absolutely in the most inappropriate position, but I believe that the ready stance itself takes care of this. Right, so it's ready to go in ready stance at that point. That's pretty quick. Let me see if I can make it quicker. That's pretty quick. I like quick. Game people like quick. Like, people want responsive controls. They don't want to wait for Prince of Persia animations to happen, so I need to make sure that I dial that shit in. And walking, he's ready to go. It still takes a long time for him to realize that he's walking. But essentially, I got it fixed so he walks. And when he walks, he's not in ready stance anymore. If he could shuffle before he started walking, that would be dope. But at least I've got it fixed so that it's not floating. He floats only that much. We gotta get it faster so the floating doesn't happen. I think that the walk check happens like once every second or something. We need to increase the frequency as to whether or not the walk flag is true or false. I think that's what we're really looking at here, ultimately. Bitch. Fuck you. There's that duck animation that sucks. I want to also improve the interaction with jump and all of these attacks, which means, unfortunately, guys, every single fucking one of these moves is going to wind up having to connect to jump up here, which means we may as fucking well bring it down here. And Smooth Dog previously was asking, can you view the state machine while the game is in play? Yeah, of course, you absolutely can. You can see the idle animation going over and over again here. And that's where it's at. And if I move left and right, you can see the walk animation take place, even though the game over here is there. And you can pull this out. You can pull the animator out if you want. God, Lord forbid me doing this. And you can see yourself move and what the stuff does. So, like, now I'm in Taekwondo mode. So I'm now down in ready stance. It moved me. And I'm now using all of these tendrils that I have access to down there to do these punches and kicks. There's a lot of neat game builders. I recommend game engines if you want to get into this stuff. I'm trying to go commercial. I want to make money. I'm trying to make a real product here. And I look at Concerned Ape, who did this with Unity, with Stardew Valley, all by himself. And I know I can do that level of project or higher. I know that. So I had to pick a game engine, and I think you need to as well. Not Game Maker on, not Game Builder Garage, I'm sorry, nothing on a console. You want to work on a computer, you should get Unreal Engine, Game Maker Studio, or the Unity, which is what I chose. They all are good systems. or Unreal. Did I mention that? I think I did. There are others. Source is one you could try. It's a kind of proprietary Valve stuff, but you could try messing with it. You're gonna end up paying Steam one way or another if you publish on Steam. So it's this or that shit. But I really recommend getting a legitimate game engine or building your own engine at this point, because with the state we have right now of computing, the expense of building your own engine has gone down significantly. Really, like half of this engine is my engine. Look at all the tools. These are all mine. This was an empty menu. So I built this much of this whole editor. I mean, the rest of this I didn't build, but I built all these tools. And I built some of these windows as well. Like this Twitch shit, it was not in here. There's no Twitch. Where is it? Right here. There's no Twitch shit in Unity. I built this. I put this in here. So, changing Unity itself is something you can do. If you have a game engine you're working in, you can also manipulate the game engine, which is a good thing. And uh, you can sell those components to people also. I don't know if I plan on doing any of that, but for the moment I've got all this shit and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna call this a fucking success today. It's 6:10. It is time for me to do my parently responsibilities again and get chicken dinner and pick my daughter up from class and do all that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna love it. And then I'm gonna probably get back on here for maybe an hour, but I'm not gonna probably stream. I'm just gonna continue to work on exactly this shit. And then tomorrow after work, we'll fucking see you again. All right? Have a good motherfucking night, bitches. Thanks for fucking watching me do all this game dev. It's wild that these guys are coming to life like this. It's wild that we're going from me trying so hard to make them totally autonomous to me now wanting to have total control of them. It's a very different world. I like it. All right. Peace, bitches.